Hey, you guys, Kaylee, Laura, Peggy. I'm going to bring Peggy up and say hi. How are you all? I love you. I hope things are going well. You look amazing. I just know it. I can't see you, but I just know it. So let's say hi to Peggy. She's here today. I missed you yesterday.
Yeah. I was in the chats.
I know, but I didn't really,
I know.
I didn't really get to.
Didn't get to chit chat.
Oh, you look more. I just think you look beautiful, girl. I'm thinking it. I emailed you the Zoom, Armene. I hope you got it, sweetheart. If you didn't let me know, that means I have the email wrong. Justin, now, welcome in. Welcome in. Hi, Meredith. So, for members, don't forget, let me put this up so you guys hear it and see it. I will be live for you guys if you can make it tonight and every Wednesday night 6 to 7, 6 to 8, whatever we need. However long you're gonna torture me, because you know I go to bed at like 8, but I'll be fine. No, I'm really looking forward to it. So, any level right now, come in. That's a great way to get a reading from me and spend some really cool time together. So, don't forget, you got all the things. Good. Oh, wait, that's not what I meant this. You too, Kaylee. Um, I'm glad you got it, and I'm gonna mail that packet to you also. It'll probably take, I don't know, a month to get to you based on the mail.
That's
So,
crazy.
I know. How are you today, Peggy?
It's good. It's good. It was nice and chilly this morning. Put my sweater on.
No, well, it was 74 here.
Oh, that's warm.
Just Janelle 9. I know. I know. Do I really always sleep? No, but I try to go to bed pretty early. What was the temperature there today?
62 degrees this morning.
What the heck, girl? What's going on? Is that normal or is this
Uh, Well, yes and no. Usually it's in like the high 60s, low 70s this time of year, but in the mornings now it's dropping low, but it still goes up to the mid to high 80s during the day.
yeah. It's been lovely here. Not quite that cool though. But no hurricanes I've been watching.
That's good. I've been watching.
Yes.
Although there is one in the Pacific.
Yeah,
We
that
keep-
they're around. I just feel so blessed not to deal with it right now.
yes.
Okay, so let's get busy reading. I need to star some things. Peggy, I think we had a list already. Laura, you're on the list.
Laura's
Do
on
we
the
have
list,
the
and Samantha if she comes in, but I don't see her,
list?
so we'll start with Laura.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So today I'm gonna try to help some of you that aren't members because again tonight the members will be all together at 6 p.m. if you can make it Eastern Standard Time. So I'm going to start with Laura. I know. I can imagine. New week, new man. What are we dealing with, Laura? What is your question? You just want to see where this goes. So Peggy, I'll put you down for a minute. Oh, I forgot to turn off the bells and whistles.
Okay.
Um, and this is going to keep happening. I'm going to get a headset. I'm going to look like an 80s rocker. Hold on. I think I got to change ears. Okay. Oh, that sounds so much better. I can actually hear. Oh, Lordy. Okay. Oh, okay, I'll do it a little quick. We'll go quicker and I'm gonna maybe pull some cards for you guys. And those of you who aren't members, you know, just in case you feel like sharing the love, PayPal, Cash App, definitely move you to the top of the list. I hope I'm allowed to say that on YouTube. So anyway, it's there. I'll leave it. Let me grab a piece of paper, Laura. Let's talk about this real quick, and I'll pull some cards for you. Why does that name sound familiar, though? New man. Sounds familiar. Hold on. Oh, just Janelle. I just found your numbers. Hold on, Laura. Definitely let me know if Yadira comes in, Peggy. I've not been able to tell her. Laura,
Okay.
look at this. I love you, Laura. You're so cute. Okay. Let me do a couple more things really quick. Something I forgot to do in the live with Mandy was turn on the chats. So you guys, if you didn't catch the live, please go rewatch it. I love that. Uh, this whole month and what Mandy had to say. Okay, focus, Liz. Focus. I've been multitasking today, you guys, so bear with me as I settle my brain. I hope you guys are feeling settled and able to connect with me. That's important. Just focus. It's nothing. Okay, let me write this down. What is this? Wow. You're spontaneous. Hmm, I like it. March 4th, right, Laura? Very spontaneous of you. March 4th, right? Sometimes, Americans, Canadians, and you're in, I always forget, Europe. We write the dates differently. Can't believe that. I love that spontaneity. Making sure I did her numerology right. You and I are similar, only I'm a 2. Okay. And then this one, he must be something to make you jump like that. 1996. That's the year my son was born. Interesting. Interesting. So that's 18. Um, Let me make sure. Is that right? Why do I always have to second guess myself with this part? I don't know. We will figure it out. But yeah, 777. That's fascinating. Wow. Is that possible? 14, 15, 16. 3 sevens. I have not really come across that before. Not yet. That's fascinating, Laura. Hmm. Well, obviously you can see you guys have an overall similar number. So that this is just a lot. And a lot of past life energy, very old soul. Very, very old soul. Very intuitive. A lot of that high priestess energy in there. The Cancerian energy is so strong. Um, pay attention to what Mandy said about your moon sign and his moon sign. And if you don't know that, Laura, um, well, I don't know. I'm kind of blown away by. I think it's good that you both have the same life energy number, right? But your code different. So I'm giving it a little thought, and I'm going to read the 7 to you guys. if any of you have a 7 in you, you might find this interesting. It's probably been a while since we've read it, and it is the chariot energy in tarot for those of you who identify with that. You know, you're very intuitive, so is he. I just think that you're more of a leader. Um, he probably has had some wounds, abandonment issues, like orphan type of feeling. Maybe it's never happened to him, but he might feel that kind of those type of burdens that he doesn't really understand. Um, but I want to remind you and for both of you that chariot people can do the impossible. You know, when they're balanced and really on the same page together, on the same page within yourself, there's really nothing you can do. Can't, there's nothing you cannot do. That's what I mean. Makes sense about him. Okay. So let's read some of the characteristics because it will make sense for, I hope, for you and him. And just understand this is times three. And I do want to show you, let me do something. I got to show you some past life energy here. Let me see what I get just for giggles, but I want to the 8, see if it comes out. The 3, that's you, Laura. 7, 10. I'm just going to go through these. Okay, you, Laura. Come back to you, Laura. Okay. This is some of the energy I want to just visually show you guys, and then we'll read about it. So also within Amir's code is the 2. I love to show you guys my sparkly people. Let me turn this light off. This is that high priestess energy, some that old soul, super intuitive. And the prophet in you, Laura, the 9, the eagle that I showed you, you are super intelligent. You have a way of seeing the big picture of things. And you have that leadership ability that I've talked about. You might be addicted to sex. I'm just kidding. Hi, Sassy. Hi, everybody coming in. How are you? So, but you might spend more. I feel though Amir has this energy of feeling a little bit, and I don't know if this is true. Could have been as a child, you know, something happened where you get that energy, maybe actually adopted, orphaned, abandoned, or just kind of walks around with that vibe. There's a lot of things I he might keep in and not express and absorb everybody's energy, good and bad. So keep that in mind. And you have a tendency to mm, mirror and reflect people around you also. So know that. But this is somebody who is very loving, very loyal and dedicated. I don't think I've pulled this card out for you before, have I? Yeah, we'll read about that. Um, He's probably very charismatic and witty. So we'll read about that. But I think you do have to get to know him more, right? And these I want to read to you a little bit. I think in the past, there have been things that have kept him feeling really chained, but I'm hoping liberated from that. Yeah, you need to get to know him more. But keep these things in mind, and it might give you more understanding as you if you want to get to know him more, you know? Um, so let's read about this really quick. 43. Real quick. I'll try to go quicker. Um, and I do hope that this is this stage this person is in. I could tell you by looking at the year. Honoring the importance of personal freedom, personal power, and freedom of choice. Because there's been a lot of uh, this stuff going on inside of him too. Released from a state of oppression and bondage. So, maybe he's gone through some breakups or divorce. Might have commitment issues, struggles with decision making. May feel kind of armored, cautious, but can be also a rebel, an advocate. Recovery from addiction, sensitive to judgment, supportive, inspiring, and it can mean divorce. I don't know if that's gone on. Let me see what you've got to say. I know, I know. And like I said, I love the spontaneity in it. Let me see what year he's in. Um, he's a very loyal, obviously dedicated person. So that's a good thing. Child of God. Um, somebody who's had paranormal experiences. So I don't know if you've gotten to that into this spiritual topic with him, but you might because he is like a high priestess. He is got some shamanistic qualities. Also, I would say that um there are things he's been influenced by his parents. And with this card here as well, things can he can you can use a knife as protection and as a weapon. And I think he can roll around doing that. If you know what I mean, like being very defensive and guarded and feeling wounded, and maybe some of that is from the parental environment. I don't know why, but he can also be very protective and it feels secure. Yeah, I know. I know. Well, I hope this helps as you get to know him, but I would just go with the initial how do you feel about him and then listen to the live I did yesterday with Mandy. I think you were there, Laura. If you missed it, go listen to that. And if you need help with astrology, let me know. Um, this card, the Child of God, is also curious about why we're here and what our purpose is. And somebody who's very much a humanitarian, highly influenced by what they read, and seeking to understand traumas in the past life or this life. So he's a really deep person. And since we're on the topic, and some of you who are listening may have a seven, may be a seven. For example, I am not a seven, but it is in my code. So let's go over it again. And I'm a Cancer, and there's probably a lot in here you guys are going to go, "Oh yeah, that sounds like Liz." But we're focusing on Amir, don't forget that. And again, this is your both of your numbers. So chariot energy, and don't take anything I say the wrong way, okay, Laura? Able to do the impossible, dynamic spirit, stubborn, transparent, struggles with transparency, anger issues, abandonment issues, big time. Curious about that. Can we get his parents' birth dates? Rejection issues, fear, trust issues, independent, guarded emotionally, attention seekers, original, boundary issues, both of you, just saying. Kidding. Requires personal space. So understand that. That's going to come up. Commitment issues, energy least likely to marry, both of you and me, sort of. Have difficulty asking for help. That came up in my pick a card. You guys should watch those, please. Like and share and comment. Argumentative, balance issues, grounding issues, charismatic, easily triggered emotionally, reactive, strong of purpose, self directed, self motivated, somewhat self absorbed, confrontational, challenges authority, communication issues, can be unforgiving, honest, impatient, thrives on challenging situations, likes to overcome obstacles, ambitious, emotional, sensitive, competitive, fear of failure, confident, indecisive, enthusiastic, energetic, untiring, impulsive. Holy cow. I said, stop being so damn impulsive. I know. That's so funny, Laura. I love you so much. I know. I'm not that impulsive. Scratch that off my list somewhere. Relentless. That cracks me up. Lady Diana, Marilyn Monroe, Farrah Fawcett, Farrah Fawcett, Farrah Fawcett Majors, Pink. Oh, whole list. Wild, beautiful people. And so, have I read this to you, Laura? Um, I would like you to get these stones. Jade for love, acceptance, compassion, self-love, self-forgiveness. Hey, Justice Woman. Labradorite helps us connect to God, is what I like to say. Malachite helps us to release toxic emotion. Carnelian helps to heal wounds of the heart, all that past life stuff, and this life. Courage, smoky quartz for purification. And remember this too. I love the affirmation that this is Lindsay Knight's book. I acknowledge that I have had armor on my body. It's there to protect my heart. I have been angry. I have felt great sadness. I am most grateful that I had the courage to look at my life. I'm in a beautiful place. I am now ready to let go. I will let go of all of it, everything, and embrace the beauty of the light. So I need to let go. Oh, okay. I'm glad I did. I'm glad we went there today. I hope that helps some others too. No matter what your number is, I think that's a great mix and they're all beautiful. So there's a lot to be said about this. Let me see what Yuri's in. Um, and again, you guys, if you want to bump to the top of the list, you can always pay because I know I take a long time. He's in a 9 year of completions. Did you say he went through a divorce or some kind of breakup? I think she did, huh? It was 1, 2, 3 on the clock and I missed it. I should read what that is. Okay, so Laura, I think we'll leave it there so I can move on. Okay. But I'll save this. Let's put the date on this since there's so many. I think today's the 8th, right? Let's see where it goes. It was 8:25 on the clock. Let's see what that means. And 1, 2, 3, I forget. Let's see. Let's play a game, guys. What are the angels telling this collective group? Oh, hi. Hi, everybody. Hi, Dawn. You were in the hospital. Oh, no. Oh, we will. I have not caught one of Reese's lives in a few days, so I need to do that if possible today. Oh, much love and prayers. Peggy will definitely say something too. Sassy, tell, and you guys were talking about relatable Reese. If you don't know, a lot of us are friends there. Aw, babe, much love, much love. Okay, what did I say? 825. These feel important. I was just thinking that. I'm feeling the numbers today. Energize yourself. No wonder I'm tired. Confidence is a wonderful thing. Actually, that came up in the pick of cards recently too. So if you're feeling not yourself and a little low in confidence and having negative self-talk, let's take this in. As life shifts around you in your favor, your angels remind you to work on receiving it gratefully and confidently. And even if it's not and you feel stuck, move in that energy and that will help you guys. And that's what I'm going to do too. Lie with your hands over your solar plexus chakra, just above your navel, which my stomach's rumbling, and repeat this mantra: I am confident and capable. I like that too, in terms of like helping us with daily life, work, getting jobs, keeping jobs, moving, traveling. Takes a lot of strength and confidence. So, oh, I should have put a date on that. What was it again? 825. I'll put that we read it on 10/8/25. That's kind of wild if you look at it that way. And then 123, which I've read before. Stepping stones. I like this too. You're on your way. You are on a distinct path and are well on your way to your goals. Little things matter. As I say, stack the wins. I'm going to make a t-shirt that says that. Pay attention to the details as each choice you make presents a small part of the big picture. Visualize a path in front of you leading to your heart's desire. Ah, let's do that. I love this book, you guys. You should check it out. Ta-da. Okay. So, Peggy, we'll just move on. Who did you say is next? And I gotta start these.
Just Janelle, and she'd like a general message.
Okay, cool. Um, I'm gonna put you backstage and then will you pull a card too? I didn't expect to do numerology, so I'm sorry if you pulled a card. Right, Judy? That's what I was thinking. That's not normally how I do it. It would be today is 189, and I did a short about it. So yeah, but very synchronistic. Where is that comment? Okay. All right, a general reading for Janelle. And I just want to see her name. It helps me connect with you guys. Let me look in the. Just Janelle, are you still here? I don't use Facebook too much, to be honest. Uh, do I need to block somebody? Oh, I understand. I understand what you guys are talking about. Laura, you're welcome. Love you very much. I hope you have a good evening. And come back. Let me know how things are going. If it gets deep, more involved, we'll do more of the numerology for you guys. So let me put this away. Just Janelle, are you still here? All right. Me too. Except for I love me some true crime stuff. Just Janelle, are you here? Let me see if she hears us, Peggy. Who's after just Janelle?
Judy.
Judy?
She,
Okay.
yeah, Judy's open to whatever comes out for her.
Okay. Thanks, Peg. Okay, Laura. Aw, sweet dreams to everybody. Sassy, congratulations again. I hope work's starting off well for you. And I'm glad you could be here. I felt like oh, there goes my camera, that perhaps the timing would be off. This crazy darn thing. Be still. Oh, you guys, hold on. I'll fix it. Maybe. Why is it so crooked? The hell did I do? That's better. Okay, let me see if you guys are coming back in. Oh, next Thursday. Okay. Woo-hoo. I got to work you in. We got to plan some astral travel talk. Oh, and I've learned so much more. And Peggy, too. We met somebody on TikTok that pretty cool. Pretty cool. So let's see. I feel like just Janelle is not here at the moment. So I'm going to go to Judy and come back. Okay, Judy, I know you're here. And we're doing every little thing you do is magic. I haven't used this tarot deck in a hot minute. Yeah, you guys, let me know what your questions are. Hit the like, hit the share, even if you don't share it, it might help. Okay, so Judy, I want to do something with you. Are you here? Where's everybody? Hello? 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 Anyone? Anyone? Let me turn these lights. Yay, I love the vacation state of mind. Laura, Judy, one or two. You can put it in the chat. This is one, this is two. 1, 2. Okay. You guys can think about if you have a question too. Okay. If you would just like an oracle card, would you like a message from somebody who's passed? Would you like a message from a pet? Special cards for that. I'm glad you're relaxing. Wish we could play some music. Aw, 6 of Pentacles. And the number 69, let's go. Anyway, very balanced energy. I mean, it's such a vacation kind of vibe. You and your buds. We got our stick. We got our toys. Let's go. We're playing. I love how cosmic this card is too, considering everything that's going on around us. The full moon, three-eye atlas. It feels like we're going to start to see planets like that in a minute. Okay, Sassy, don't go away. So that's really good energy, and we'll talk more about it. Definitely, I hope that money is good and balanced, and you feel happy and safe and secure, grounded. It's that kind of energy, really. So, Judy, that's really cool. And this is like the Knight of Swords, and it's a beautiful peacock where you really, and I love the fact that Mercury's gone into Scorpio and Mars is in Scorpio right now, unless I'm mistaken. So just be careful. This is somebody who can kind of come off cold, somebody who is very intelligent, very intuitive, witty, sometimes sharp tongue. And there goes the darn thing. We got this, guys. So, earth energy, air energy, feeling a lot of emotion. Yes, well, we all are. Whether it's the moon or solar flares, the geomagnetic storms going on, literally, the earth is just rumbling and rolling. The weather, everything is just very interesting. But try to stay happy, try to stay balanced. Yes. And this is somebody who can really communicate their thoughts, somebody that's in touch deeply with their sacral chakra. Now, interesting, this is a seven. So if you were listening, Judy, some of those qualities are here, even though that was chariot kind of Cancerian energy, and this is air. It shows layers within you and what you're capable of. And when I'm going to pull a few more from this section that you picked and read a little bit because this book comes with some really cool suggestions and stuff. Now look at that. This is the last. This is a major arcana card. So big changes. The snake, generally speaking, represents big transformation. And you've been through a cycle, a long cycle. And it's all about to change. I hope that you can start planting some seeds of ideas of what you want to do next. Maybe it's, it feels like, do you want to travel? Or is this getting back to work? Is it starting something new? It is also not only do I feel the world energy here, but the Empress energy, okay, where you are a natural born leader. It's just it's the end of the fool's journey and you're ready to take a new one. And I love in here you see the rabbit, the white rabbit also speaks to your intuition, to this is going to sound so weird. Yeah. Well, yeah. That's changing for you. I feel that strongly in this card. In this reading. It's changing. I think we all feel like that. And with all of this has come a lot of wisdom. This is abundance, fertility, things like that. But for some reason, I need to tell you it's about clarity, intuition. Um, Noah, I don't know why I have to tell you Noah. Also, strength and getting through these obstacles that not only that you talked about, but you can see them in the card. So, big changes that I think you're aware of that when they come in, you're going to recognize these new starts and feel balanced and happy. You know what's interesting here? The peacock isn't in like full, so there's still a lot to. I don't know what the no is about. It's just I don't know, biblical, something biblical. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about each card from this really cool book. So, Six of Pentacles, because there's I think there's just some new foundations you're laying after some big changes. So, light at the end of the tunnel feeling and something biblical. I don't know, something biblical. That's all I can tell you. Something biblical. Um, the mood music that goes with Six of Pentacles with a little help from my friends. So, again, that was something that came up. Ask for help, you guys, when you need it. I'm terrible. I'm terrible at it. Ask for help. Maybe. I think it has to do with the clarity in Noah's eyes. He had white, clear eyes. True. Yeah, I like that's what it meant. True too. It has to do with I think Judy starting to get some clarity after you've been through those obstacles and getting a lot of truth about it and feeling more balanced. It's almost like the reading's going right to left, um, which is a Hebrew thing too, honestly. Um, with a little help from my friends, and then the stones that go with the Six of Pentacles that you guys can all write down. I like learning about crystals and stones. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry if you can hear my stomach. Ah, lapis lazuli, and it looks like this pretty little blue right there. Prosperity, generosity, and expansion. Love that. Now, the champion of swords, which is like the knight of swords, there's still more to learn, but you're taking the wisdom from all that you learned in these past cycles and obstacles. You're going this way. And this is 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton. I would not have thought that. I have not thought that. And I love this too. The colorful parts of us that can be seen are so different than what's at our core. And that's what I was saying. I do think you understand what's at the root, your root chakra, and you're starting to get more able to understand your thoughts and communicate what you really want, desire, and need. And when you're feeling a lot of stillness and it makes you emotional, understand that that feeling is you actually being on the path, regardless of the distractions in the forest of life. Scents that go along with this freshly cracked pepper. And the crystal is bismuth, and it looks like that. Transition assistance, vigor, and progress, which is this transitioning from the world to a new journey for you. And let's see what the world music is. Fade into You by Maisie Starr. The scent is polished wood floors and a new suitcase. And the stone to channel the vibe, sodalite for intellectualism, completion, and trust. And it's about alignment, belonging, and community. So, again, ask for help where needed. And I'm going to ask for help from Peggy for an oracle card because I need help and my screen is crooked. Judy, did that help? Did that make sense? Well, I hope it helps. Save it, take a screenshot.
So I picked from Wisdom of the Oracle, and I got the 35 card, which is Loyal Heart, which is fidelity, loyalty, and devotion. Know that Spirit is always loyal to you, no matter the outer circumstances in your life. Trust and have faith, for you are eternally loved, always divinely protected, and divinely directed.
Oh, that's perfect. Because this is a new journey she's on.
Yeah,
Love it. Thanks, Peg.
you're welcome.
The pay. I don't know. No, they do it all the time, Sassy. I've been around them. They're beautiful. They're very busybody, loud, very loud birds. They're so pretty though. I'm sure they do it more during mating season, but they will spread their feathers a lot. That was uh, depicted in here to point out the root chakra. Aw, I needed that, Peggy. Been doubting that often lately. No, don't. I think that's a general collective feel. So that card will help everybody, Peggy. Thank you. So who do we have? Anybody else?
No, that's it. I keep asking if anybody wants a charm reading or another card pull or
Oh,
whatever.
that's okay. We've got a members live tonight, so
Yes.
maybe they're saving their questions. Um, Let me see what I can do for you guys before we go. Sassy, do you have any questions? Okay. I was just thinking that. Let's see. Let's see. Um, I'll be right back, Peggy. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. This deck is just calling to me today. Okay, Meredith, I can help you now. Are you going to be able to be here tonight? Let me know. If you'd like one now, happy to. If you can be here tonight, let me know. That flew out, which we know she just got a job. That's cool. All right, let's go with Sassy. Meredith, let me know. Good Lord. Okay. I will work the charms tonight. I do like the charms too. I love my charms. Sometimes, though, other things call me. Okay. Um, well, that requires some out of the box thinking, you know? Batteries. Just kidding. And understand too everything that binds you together. It's you know, the ups and the downs of that. But let's see what comes out. You know what, too, Sassy? I'm gonna have you. I know it'll it gets better. You know, it can just and understand you're both are going through that. That's a good suggestion for anybody that is going through hormonal changes and things. I like that, Peggy. Thank you. Also, just talk about it, you guys, and see what you can do medically and emotionally to get over these humps. I was forced into menopause by all my issues. Um, I don't have hormones anymore. I like to say I'm half robotic, really. And I can tell you that it really, that's interesting. She doesn't like patchouli. Is it just the scent that bothers you? Yeah, Judy, I was in my early 40s because of medical issues. Um, it doesn't have to. Don't please don't feel that it's always going to be this way. Yeah, that's that too. I think. Yeah. Well, I hope you're okay still, Judy. Um, and sassy. Yeah, just like try to talk about it. And research it. Okay, you don't like the smell. Yeah, I can understand that. Let me see what I get for you. The moon. Didn't you have a Scorpio moon? Truth. You guys really just need to have a good heart to heart about this. If you haven't already. Eight of Swords. Huh. I think you're feeling trapped, by this whole hormonal thing or lack of hormones, doing a deep dive. But really just understanding again what's at the root of all of it. Yeah, it's some hormones and stuff. Being married a long time. Understanding though what both of you really want, need, and desire and at the root of it, and whether you can actually be intimate or not? What can you do to balance things out? Kind of clear some of that full moon energy that we've been going through. And there goes my stomach again. I really, yeah, I thought so. So this, I think, really speaks to you more than him, and how mental, not mental, but like caught up in your mind you are about it, kind of fixated on the whole topic. Oh, have you checked your thyroid? Have you checked your thyroid? I know it's no fun. It is no fun. This whole thing. I definitely, if you can, Sassy, like the job is going to inspire you. More walking, more movement. Any of you listening who can exercise, go for walks. Weight bearing resistance training is important as we get. Yeah. Um, we'll double check it, Sassy, when you get to go back to the doctor. But if you, even when you feel very low energy, and oh, my stomach, you guys, even when you feel very low energy, you will feel re-energized when you get back from a walk. If you can't do it, try chair yoga or a little stretching. Just start to get out of the head and back in your body. And it's going to help you guys get back on the same page, or at least understanding the truth of where you are. And there are a lot, this is like a new beginning. Let's find new ways to be intimate. And what does that mean? It's not always sex. It can be just holding hands, and or having some personal freedom that you need just to get through it. Communicating that this too will pass, but I don't really feel like I can give you all that you need right now. Just be patient with me. Let me see what else comes out. Oh, the lovers. See? Yeah. And trust your intuition about when to talk about it. I love my little bubble fish here. I think that you just need a little space and time right now to get through your emotions, but you look how you bring a lot of love and happiness to this. So I really think you guys just have to communicate about, again, what you really need, how to be on the same page and be together, but still have some of the space that you need right now until, yeah, that's a good way to put it too. Um, just express, and this is earth energy, right? And a lot of abundance and all these good things. But there's a lot of water there. So your Scorpio, the Scorpio moon, Mercury in Scorpio too, is having us really fixated on some things. So just, I think take a screenshot of that picture, find that balance that you guys need, and communicate that you're going to need a lot of personal space for a while in terms of this. So let me have that. I'll meet you in the middle, and it might just be holding hands for a little bit. Aw. Well, reach out to us. You don't have to talk to a brick wall, but I know what that's like. You should get some cards. What do you think? Talk to the cards. Yeah, that's exactly. That's cute. I love that, Peggy. Let's see what card she has for you.
Okay, I pulled a 14 card from Wisdom of the Oracle called Truth Be Told. Ta-da. Um, it's honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication.
Perfect.
So, yeah.
Yep. So, and I think you'll know intuitively when to have the talk. See all the pink, purple in this? Your crown chakra. Well, your third eye chakra. And a pearl, pearls of wisdom. I love it. I love these cards. So, Sassy, I hope that helps. And now we have each other, each other's cell phone, Sassy. You can reach out. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to a wall. Although I get talking to the wall because it just listens. It doesn't move. It doesn't respond. You're so welcome. Thanks for being here. Okay. Um, and maybe we'll just do an hour right now because we will be back later at 6 to 8 for the members only. I don't see that Just Janelle came back. Do you?
No, she hasn't popped back in.
Oh, does Dawn need a card? I want to. Dawn, would you like just an oracle card? Is Dawn still here? No, I was just at you did miss you. I was just asking. Okay,
Ah,
we got you.
okay.
That's okay. I'm glad you're here. You said general, right? Okay, Peg, I'll pull you back in a minute. So I'll do a little reading for you, just Janelle, and then Peggy will pull an oracle card. And it's amazing. We usually right in sync. Uh, okay, gotcha. Just wanted to go ahead. No worry. So stick right with me. I'm going to shuffle a little bit. I'm going to ask you to pick one or two, okay? Okay, here we go. All right, we're just going to see which works for you. One or two. One or two. The bell going off right at that time. Funny. One or two. Two. See what we got in here. Ten of Cups. What a happy card. And it's a 9 and a 10. So there's been some endings, but still like, wow, that was great. Let's see what's next. Kind of a vibe. A lot of abundance, good emotions. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. The Hermit, where things are really good. And then I don't know how you're doing, but things are good. Let me take this comment down so I can see you. Or there were some endings and you've kind of gone into a hermit mode. Or also there's changes and you're happy about it, you're going through it. You're taking a moment to reflect on the lessons you learned in the last 9 years. I know. I know. So I think there's been changes and endings in your world, just but it's not been too crazy. Does that make sense? And I think you're just learning to take wisdom from some of those wounds. And this is a reminder, just if you're feeling a little overwhelmed, like too many things going on, so many obligations, responsibilities, getting a little confused about where you need to go. Is that that's a 10 card. That's crazy. But what I want to tell you is the scissors are here to remind you just to be sure to kind of trim the garden, take care of the garden, do keep up the work, nurturing. And when you away some things, cut ties, some responsibilities, weight, burdens that don't belong to you, like tending to the garden, you'll see the path ahead more clearly because it feels like there are a lot of nines. Yeah, a lot of endings, but it's still beautiful. I feel like you've learned a lot, and I feel like though you've taken on a lot. So you've got to just in it, and maybe there is something that really has to go, but whatever it is, it just makes everything more beautiful and clears the way for you to keep going. Let me work with the stack that you picked again. Let's look a little bit more. Have you been going through some changes? Hi, it's me again. Nice to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Seven of Swords. Like, what's happened? Have you been through any kind of friendship, something that ended where somebody was just tricky, kind of stabbed you in the back, dealing with some jealousy? Oh, okay, thank you. That makes sense. I forgot if you told me that. That makes sense. That totally makes sense. This is an 11. I need you just like the the fox. I mean, be you might have to make quick decisions, but you will do it with strong intuition and intelligence. And if you have to make quick decisions, um, you'll be able to do it. I think you'd rather take your time, learn the lessons, clear this energy, but definitely trust your intuition about when do you need to move, how fast you need to move, having a plan B. 10 of Wands. There you go again. I'm going to pull one more. That's where you're just, you need to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help through this because there's just a lot that you have been carrying the burden, sheltering the weight of it, and it is time to just put it down. Ask for help putting it down because you can barely move. You're like, oh my God. Oh. But the good news is 2 long years, I get it, 2.5 for me. It's a long, the, it doesn't look like it right now, but there is light at the end of the tunnel when you are able to cut through this. Oh my gosh. And there's your new beginning. Abundance, fertility, all the chakras coming, definitely light at the end of the tunnel. I'm sorry that happened to you, but do keep taking good care of yourself, those around you, whatever it is that's your garden. Yadira, I gotta talk to you. Don't you move a muscle. I gotta talk to you. Gotta tell you something. So this is amazing, and let's get every little. I just can't. It tells the story that you just explained. So let's look at the Fool and the music that goes with that, and the stones, because I think that'll be really cool. I love the happiness coming in for you. All right, just Janelle. Let's see. Don't be too reckless. When I told you to act quick, just don't be too reckless. Side note. And it is time to jump. And so the mood music is Dog Days Are Over by Florence and the Machine. Let's go. Makes sense. Freshly cut grass and new books. Fascinating. And the stone or the crystal would be clear quartz, pure energy, power, and limitlessness. And of course, the numerology there, the beginning, infinity, wholeness, mystery, and potential. That is amazing. Let me see what Peggy got. I love that, Justin. Now, good luck with everything. Yeah, I know that was a cool song. There's definitely an ending coming and better days ahead. Quite sure. You're welcome, sweetheart. Hi, Miss Peggy. Did you freeze? Are you there?
I'm here. I was looking for the tarot cards because Judy was wanting to know what it was. Uh,
Oh, Every
everything
Little
to
Thing You
do with
Do Is
magic.
Magic by it's
Yeah,
Kaylee Little.
yeah. I found them. I found it on Amazon. Got the link. It took me a
Okay.
second,
Only I was making money off of that.
but I pulled I pulled from Wisdom of the Oracles the 25 card, and it's round and round. And the
Mm.
spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated cycles you're challenged to break, revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. And it says the appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear that you've gone backward, the truth is that you are standing at a higher level, looking down into your circumstances.
Oh, that's perfect. Hi, Linda Garden Lady. Okay. Yeah, everybody, we will have the members only tonight, so I'll be here for you. Yadira, hold on. Don't you go away. And just to know, this you're in a life path year of restoration. So you got this, girl. You're getting there. Things are coming to a head. Light at the end of the tunnel for sure. Yadira. Peggy, I'm gonna pop you down for a second so maybe this shows up a little bigger. Linda's saying hi. Okay, remember Yadira when we were going through this and I'm like, okay, we were arguing about years. But the funny thing is even if it's a year off or whatever mistake I made, it's still relevant. So I don't know if you need any cards pulled or just I wanted to clarify these years and the energy around them, around these periods of time in your life. Um, and again, remember you're figuring out your soul's purpose this year. But again, when you were 7, 1984, 1993, 2002, 2011, and 2020 were important cycles. And even though we felt like there was some mistake made, I wanted to clarify that no, not really. So I hope that makes sense. And if you need a card or anything, let me know. We'll put Laura here because she's going to be back. Okay. Oh, you're going to get that stuck in my head. That is now officially stuck in my head. All right. So let me see what Peggy has to say. I'm not sure. I think I'm probably about done and we'll have our members live tonight.
That's it.
Okay, that's what we'll do. So if any of you want to become a member here at the last minute, it's for all levels. Just click to join. I would love to have you. Make sure you're subscribed, please, you guys, and share 2011 and 2020 for sure. Well, we'll have to talk about that. I just wanted to clarify that I I've saved the numbers for you, and we can dive a little deeper for you. Okay, dear, I didn't want to leave you hanging on that, so I'm glad you popped in. I've been looking for you. She's got to know. 5274. Any result? What does that mean? 5274. 5274. 5274. Oh, you want me to know 5274, Sassy? What is this? What is this 5274 you all speak of? Oh, thanks, Peggy. What is this you speak of, you guys? Told you those numbers. I think that was Sassy confusing me that day. That's what that was. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Champion of Swords. This peacock won't go away today. All right. I don't remember you guys, but happy to help with that. And the legacy readings with numerology are fascinating when you bring your parents' dates, siblings, partners, past partners, future partners. There's all of it. We can do that. So I'm happy to help you, Dira. Become a member and come back tonight. So, you guys, I will be live tonight for members every Wednesday night now at 6 p.m. Eastern, which may cause me to miss Reese today. Yadira, let Reese know that Dawn P, what's her last name? She's been sick with pneumonia and she wanted Reese to know. That's why she hasn't been around. It is, it's just Dawn P. You know what, Dawn Perot. What is it? Paraso. Dawn Paraso. So let just you guys know in the chat that Dawn Paraso she's been sick. Say prayers for her. I think it has to do with my parents' passings. Oh, your parent is passing soon? It is just crazy, Judy. I know. I love it so much. You have a parent passing soon? Huh. Okay, we'll bring the numbers. Let's talk about it. Right now I can tell you just got to keep doing the daily. Aw. It's like you're just going through it. See, if I may say so, like same shit, different day. As far as like the struggle of this, and there's a lot of mental energy you're putting into things. Um, it is about soul connections, elder. Interesting. Um, a lot of air energy too, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, especially probably Aquarius. Yeah. Well, she does offer the book, but she's in Canada and won't ship to the United States right now because of tariffs. And then Canada has a postal strike. So it's the Hermit Numerologist 9, I believe, or the hermitnumerologist.com, something like that. I'll definitely let you know when her site's open again. Um, Yadira, let me see. There's some stuff I want to read. Is it your dad that's passing? Nova Scotia. She's from Toronto. I don't know where that came from, but we can look into that. And can is it your dad that's passing or that you're thinking about? No, 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 no. Is it your dad? Okay. Well, there's a lot of truth coming in, and whether this is your dad or not, you definitely have to lead the crew on this. Your family, you're having to lead everyone. Um, but it is not without feeling really good about everything that you've done or will do for your parents and so forth. It's very rejuvenating after it all. You will have a fresh start and feel so grateful that you did all the things you did. So, okay, Yadira, we can come back to it. I want to see what the music is for the Elder of Swords, so I'm curious. Um, uh, no idea. Catalog of Unabashed Gratitude, Ross Gay and the Bon Iver. Never heard of it, but gratitude does go a long way. Candlelight and Black Tourmaline, Boundaries, Analytical Observation, and Respect. So make sure that you get to the truth of the matter health wise with everybody. And I hope that helps. I think she's gone, Peggy. So we'll just call it quits there. Let me pull you up. I don't know why it always gets so confusing with that when that happens.
Yeah.
Where did 5-2 where did that come from?
Um, Sassy had mentioned that she remembered the numbers because that's her birthday, but I'm not sure where it all stemmed from the beginning.
Just just to confuse me. Now I don't know if this helped. But um whatever's happening, Indira, I know that you're having to really be in charge and get down to the facts of things, and there's a lot of thought going on and a lot of just daily grind, but there's just light at the end of the tunnel again is something that's coming up a lot today. Do you want to pull an oracle card for her? Aw,
Sure.
thanks, Judy. Thanks. You're such a sweetheart. Stop bringing up the numbers. You dare come back with with people and birthdays. Stop throwing numbers at me, random, confusing the heck out of me.
Which isn't hard to do.
One click, Peggy. One click. That's all I gotta do. One click. Boop.
You always pick on those you love the most.
Thanks. It's
Okay.
Wednesday. What do you want from me? I'm tired.
We'll go into that. Okay, this is number 34 card, and it says a leg up. So let's see what that is. Pretty. It's a polar
Aw.
bear.
Look, we got all these little cuddly animals doing their thing, building their nest,
Yeah.
doing the daily.
See.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of that here, Yadira. I've been in your position, so happy to help. Happy to help. All right, I'll write it down, and then when we go live tomorrow, can you come back?
You want to listen to this one? This is kind of really interesting.
Yeah, please, and I'll write down her dad so I can get to it
Yeah.
tomorrow.
It means a leg up. A leg up means receiving help, delegating authority, and interdependence.
Yeah.
So,
And what does that mean? Like she's the
um,
authority. There's a lot of
yeah, yeah,
collaboration.
you've come to a point where it's going it alone is no longer optimal for you. Life is a way of presenting you with the perfect people to align with who can give you a leg up during this next phase of your journey. Help comes to you in all the areas of your life where you need the boost.
Oh, that's perfect.
Maybe we're here to boost you.
Absolutely, that's perfect. And I have been where you are, Yadira, so happy to help. So, one thing I can tell, your dad has two fives in him. Um, this is all about soul connection. So obviously, you were meant to. You guys have known each other in a past life. I'll tell you that. And also, he's got a 9. Where, what, did your dad have? Well, I have so many questions, Yadira. Do you have your mom's birthday too? You have a soul contract with your dad for sure. Past life energy. Do you know your mom's date, Yadira? And then we'll come back and talk about all this tomorrow. Curious about your parents. Or was your dad like a dad and okay. Sometimes dads can be moms and dads. Oh, your mom's got the master intuitive number in her. Most numerologists don't take it down, but I do to give you guys this code. Oh, you and your mom are a lot alike. We may have talked about this. Mom's an 8. 2, 7, 8. So I would say that you and your mom have a lot in common. And that your dad had a soul contract with your mom and therefore you. But I think your dad is the one that has very much past life energy. Um, they're all three of you are highly intuitive. Your dad's a bit of a prophet. Your mom's a visionary. But there's a lot going on with your dad and things stemming from him and his past life that are helping you. And let me see where he is this year. I just want to make sure I'm not making a mistake here. 15. Hmm. Well, it is a year of reflection for your dad. I don't, and obviously if his health isn't well, withdrawn communication and things like that. Hey, hi, is it Surabi? Surabi, can I call you sir? Subscribe if you could and come back tomorrow. I'll be here again because we're just about to end. And I would love to read for you. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Elizabeth. So your dad's needing like some space. He's in a year of reflection for sure. Yes. Obviously, right? So um I hope you can see this though. Your dad is 55693. He has a mirror number in him. Your mom is no, you're the 3327. So, but I'm telling this 5 is strong in him. And then your mom is 8278. The 2 and the 7, the 3s. There's a fact here that you guys have known each other in a past life. And yeah, you're contracted to, I believe, help in this way. You have this Empress energy, this leadership energy overall, Yadira, and it's loving and nurturing, dedicated to family. It's all of it. And I'm proud of you. And I know that they are too. And maybe your dad's not saying it as much as he needs to right now under the circumstances. So I'll leave it like that, Yadira, but like I'll be saving it and looking for you so we can talk more. And pull cards for you as you go and support you guys. And I hope you all feel that way with Peggy and I, that we're here to help and make you feel dizzy all at the same time. Okay. Well, I'm going to go now so I can fix my camera, and I'll be back tonight for the members only live. Jiminy Crickets. And that's that. Love you guys. See you later. Thanks, Peggy.